City leaders say our water outlook is promising, but we're not out of the woods yet. Tonight, what this means for Corpus Christi and our surrounding neighborhoods.
They want to get into my water and I don't appreciate it.
And pushing back tonight, why Orange Grove is joining in on the conversation of the Coastal Bend's water. Your News at 5 starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. The city of Corpus Christi held its first water briefing for the public and the media today. The new weekly event gives neighbors the opportunity to hear the latest on our current water conditions. It also allows the media an opportunity to ask their water questions to city leaders directly. City Manager Peter Zanoni provided the latest on recent developments, including permits for the Western well fields and what type of enforcement we could expect under a level 1 water emergency.
I know, I just want the community to know, we know that they are under duress from this situation. We know it. The way we're going to get out of it is bringing out enough supplies so we don't get here again. I can't make up for the past of what we had, but we are improving the future so we don't get to this position again.
The public isn't able to ask questions at these briefings, but you're welcome to sit in on them. They're held at City Hall every Friday at 10 a.m. After this morning's briefing, the city manager took us on a tour of the Western well field between Blunser and Banquetti.
Yeah, it's good water. A little bit, you can taste a little bit, but not much.
The city manager gave the water his seal of approval. Test pumping on these wells began on Tuesday. There are 12 wells on this 250-acre site. For now, the water will be discharged into the Nueces River. Eventually, 13-mile pipeline will connect the well fields to the Owen Stevens water plant. With the governor's intervention, the city got a permit to discharge 4.5 to 5 million gallons into the river.
This is really a moment in time where we're bringing on more water now from this very important groundwater project here in Nueces County. What we see behind me is 4.5 million gallons of water at just the beginning. Over these next couple of weeks and into June, we'll have a total of 26 million gallons of water coming through those two pipes that you see behind me.
The city manager says without the water from these wells, the Nueces River would be very stagnant. These wells add more volume to the river, which increases the flow to the Owen Stevens water plant. Orange Grove is pushing back against Corpus Christi to protect its water supply. Leaders in Orange Grove recently approved a protest. They're worried about Corpus Christi expanding groundwater operations nearby. Neighbors told Melissa Trevino the extra strain on the aquifer could cause their wells to run dry. Some ranchers already have spent thousands of dollars drilling new wells to keep their businesses going. Orange Grove's mayor says he understands Corpus Christi is in trouble, but he wants to protect his people.
They need water. I'm fully for that, but they want to get into my water and I don't appreciate it.
City leaders in Orange Grove say they are not against working together, but they want a seat at the table before any decisions are made that impact their future. Residents are now calling for petitions to make sure their taps do not run dry. Well, we bring in Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber with more context. So, Steph, we talked about an aquifer. What exactly does it help with?
Well, an aquifer is basically an underground pocket where we can tap into to get groundwater that we can use for drinking and other needs like irrigation. So let's dive into the one in question here across the coastal bend and really coastal Texas. This is the Gulf Coast Aquifer, and it has kind of some compartments, some sub-aquifers, if you will, underneath it. You may have heard of the Evangeline Aquifer. That is where the Western well field is tapping into near Blunser. So it's all kind of one big aquifer in general. This is basically an underground river that moves through permeable rock that has holes in it. Think of like a sponge or Swiss cheese. And so as that water is kind of flowing through, we can drill wells that tap into it, then pumping for water. Our aquifer, for context, is hundreds of feet below the ground level. So that's my best drawing of that. Something that helps to keep the aquifer nice and juicy is rainfall. And we have had a shortage of that. 4 days in total. We can count them. 4 days that we have seen recorded measurable rainfall at Corpus Christi International Airport, and our watershed has fared far worse, it seems. But good news, today's first day of spring, and as we go from here through summer, we start to see the wetter months of the year. So hopefully we can add to that rainy day count. We'll keep track of it for you here. Unfortunately, no rain in the forecast for this weekend, but I do have some nice weather. We'll talk about it in your forecast ahead.
Well, water is an issue that touches every neighborhood. That's why we'll continue to keep you updated. You can see all of our coverage from the last few years by taking out your phone and scanning the QR code on your screen. You can also find our stories on christv.com/runningdry. Disturbing new details tonight in a Southside homicide. Police say the victim, 75-year-old Linda Reynolds, was the mother of the suspect, Christopher Reynolds. Her body was found in her home on Sky King Drive. Police are investigating a welfare concern request when she was found. Now, her 40-year-old son is charged with her death and is being held on bond of $1 million. More Marines and sailors are heading to the Middle East, leaving sooner than planned. About 2,200 Marines and thousands of sailors will deploy on the USS Boxer and other ships. Their exact mission is unclear, and President Trump says no ground troops will go to Iran. The Pentagon is also asking Congress for $200 billion for various needs. We've told you about the impact the war has had on gas prices, and now sugar's on that list too. Sugar prices are on the rise. According to Business Insider, it's nearly $15 a pound. That's the highest it's been in the last 5 months. That includes raw sugar and white. Rising energy and fuel prices could even add more of your everyday items to that list. If tensions continue to rise, you could see other goods prices go up. That includes meat, poultry, seafood, coffee, and tea, and even medicine. It's been over a month since the Department of Homeland Security shut down due to a funding battle with TSA shortages. Security lines are getting longer, and air travel safety is a concern. NBC's Monica Alba has the latest efforts to end the shutdown.
For more than a month, the Department of Homeland Security has been shut down. But now the push to reopen the sprawling agency is getting more urgent. Today, Border Czar Tom Homan will meet with a group of bipartisan senators for a second day in a row. Sources tell NBC News they will talk immigration reforms and funding DHS.
We have to get this department opened up, all of the department.
Democrats blocked funding for DHS after federal agents shot and killed Renee Good and Alex Preddy in Minneapolis. They're calling for reforms to immigration enforcement. Lawmakers left yesterday's meeting saying the two sides were far apart. But after weeks of no movement and each side blaming the other.
For 35 days, they have blocked every effort to reopen the Department of Homeland Security.
Republicans still have not accepted that the American people want legislation, real legislation, to ensure the kind of brutality we saw in Minneapolis can't happen again.
These talks could lead to some relief for federal employees, including TSA agents considered essential, so they must work. But after missing paychecks, many agents opting to quit or find another way to make money.
Landlords knocking on the door. They're asking for the rent.
A couple of days ago, I had to ask my 15-year-old daughter for gas money.
And with spring break in full swing, that's having a real impact on travelers. Security lines at many of the country's biggest airports stretch on and on and on.
But I didn't know it was going to be super backed up. I mean, we're all the way back to the food court.
And until DHS gets funded, there will be no relief for travelers or weary federal employees.
And those long lines are still being felt here in Texas. You're looking at long lines this morning at George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston. The wait time for the travelers, 2 hours, 2.5.
Hey guys, it's Jacob Daniels here at TAMUCC with some Special Olympics athletes, and we're getting ready for their big regional South Texas Special Olympics basketball tournament. We're gonna be putting up some shots and getting some interviews to find out why this is so important. Check back here.
Be able to give that out to anybody we can, just it doesn't matter whatever they, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe you want to hear from an athlete. I got a hooper, bona fide hooper, Victor Morales here, and tell me a little bit about why basketball and just a little bit about you.
Well, basketball pretty much was in my life when I was a kid. Pretty much my grandma bought me like a little set for a dollar store or something like that because I had a little bit deformity for my arms and everything else. So pretty much everything came into place. After that, I started basically hooping by myself. I played in different weather like the sun, rain, learning snow science. Pretty much was my passion, and I loved it because my family, my dad was my coach at the time where he started teaching me how to do it. We went to San Antonio not too long ago for 3-on-3, and it was a big event for that, and it was freaking fun.
Awesome, yeah. And don't worry, if you do end up missing tomorrow, we got some big events going on the rest of the week. Wednesday, Jersey Mike's, all of their proceeds will be going to Special Olympics. And if you miss that, there's a Special Olympics Games April 18th at Tolosa Midway High School. Hopefully you can make it out. We got some hoopers back here. Hope you can get there. Maybe I'll make a shot this time. Maybe, who knows. But back to you, Claudia.
All righty, thank you, Jacob. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time to set your weekend plans. We've got your Coastal Bend Weekend Report after this.
And we're also going to be watching the weather because while we've got lots of sunshine, we do need to keep our eyes out on the humidity. Fire danger will be a threat this weekend. I'll tell you more about it ahead. Hey there, beautiful view outside along SPID. If you can see right in the middle of your screen there over at Hicks Subaru, they've got a flag up there. It says Subaru on it. That thing is whipping in the wind from this camera view. So I'm not sure if we're team windows down when the wind is trying to throw your car around on those overpasses. Be careful for the ride home, but we're going to see the wind becoming a bigger focal point of the forecast over the weekend and these temperatures too. How's this for the first day of spring? Definitely write to all of your family members who are in colder places, which is most other places across the U.S. aside from the desert Southwest right now. We're at 82 right now at CCIA. Wind is coming in pretty smoothly for the southeast at 20 miles per hour. Plenty of sunshine around the coastal bend, but you're noticing a little more haze on the horizon here. That is our sign. There's a little bit more humidity coming back into the picture, but windy situation over on the coast too in the Bluff. NAS Corpus Christi reporting a temperature of 77 degrees and also a southeast wind around 20 miles per hour. So heading to the beach, you can expect that wind to kind of sandblast you a little bit. Be ready for it. But as we head through tonight, should be a nice evening for any Friday night plans. Temperatures will be around 70 by the time we say goodnight after Chris 6 News at 10. And then during the overnight, we're going to see a very gradual fall through the 60s, starting tomorrow morning off in the low to middle 60s before we see a warm up underway on Saturday morning. By 10 a.m., many of us already in those low to middle 70s across the area. And during the afternoon, I wouldn't be surprised if some neighborhoods make a run at the low to middle 90s for inland neighborhoods, especially those of you who are west of 281. Here in Corpus Christi, probably going to make it to those middle 80s, if not only briefly. So with this comes a little extra humidity. That's where that onshore wind is putting in some work. It's not a lot of water in the air because it's not enough to give us actual rain chances, but it does help as we head into the beginning of next week to kind of bring down that fire danger threat that we'll be watching for the weekend. More on that in a moment. As far as the rain forecast goes, let's just get this out of the way. It's the bad news. We don't have any meaningful rainfall in the forecast, not only this weekend, but going into most of next week. I was hopeful that there could be some chances into next weekend. It's really just not looking as good. But I think toward the end of the month, we could see a change in the pattern. We need high pressure to go away if we're going to get some rain back in the picture. But until then, we have plenty of sunshine. Unfortunately, that comes with a little bit of fire danger because we're going to see windy conditions as we head not only through the overnight period, but into tomorrow afternoon too. We'll see gusts around 30 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour, and it's dry during the afternoon. So around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're talking about teens for relative humidity, which makes it very difficult to control any fires that do get started out that way. This will be a wash, rinse, repeat kind of forecast on Sunday. So our fire weather ingredients are present. We've got the gusty winds, low humidity, and that crunchy grass out there. So please be careful with any activities you've got going on. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Warm temperatures as we head into this weekend. Again, please be careful with that fire danger. It's not a huge threat, but it's enough to be concerned about as we head back into the week. Humidity returns and it'll feel a little more comfortable with those warm temperatures as we head into the first week of spring.
Now, local events and fun things to do. It's Coastal Bend Weekend with the Hoffmans, sponsored by Corpus Christi Events Calendar.
Well, it may be my birthday weekend, but plot twist, I've got a little gift for you too. Our neighbors are popping things off with some awesome events and activities, so Michelle and I did the heavy lifting and rounded up some fun events, if you're looking to have a good time, that is.
The free Girl Power event returns Saturday, and it's glowing up with a spa-tacular theme.
The event brings together girls in grades 5 through 8, along with the women who cheer them on. Hosted by the Laura W. Bush Institute for Women's Health, Girl Power runs from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. over at Cunningham Middle School, and it's free, too.
And I was there last year. It was a blast, so you can expect lunch, giveaways, and an empowering message because confidence is always in style.
The competition is heating up over the Hilliard Center all weekend long, and we mean caliente.
Competencia Folclorica de Tejas is bringing together incredible ballet folklorico dancers from across the U.S. and Mexico.
You can check out the moves Saturday and Sunday. Hours vary.
Also at the Hilliard Center, get ready to roll into some action.
Hot Wheels Monster Truck Glow and Fire is taking over 3 high-octane shows Saturday and Sunday.
Expect epic stunts, big air, and monster-sized fun for the whole family.
And if you're looking to take steps, literally, for a good cause, we've got you covered.
The Out of the Darkness Walk happens Saturday at Dugan Wellness Stadium, raising awareness and funds for suicide prevention.
Check-in starts at 9 a.m. The walk starts at 9:30.
And don't forget, it's going to be a possum morning at Cole Park Pier. The Paws on the Pier 5K and 1K Wag Walk is Saturday.
So leash up your puppers and bring the whole pack. There's going to be vendors, a dog treat bar, and plenty of tail-wagging fun, all supporting Dreaming of Forever Animal Rescue. That starts at 9 a.m.
There's a lot going on, and we have even more details on our website. If you'd like to see your event featured, just drop us a message. We'll throw it in there.
Time waits for no man unless that man is Chuck Norris. Coming up, how the Coastal Bend is remembering a martial arts legend. Welcome back. Martial arts legend and action star Chuck Norris has passed away. He first got noticed after his epic fight scene with Bruce Lee in The Way of the Dragon. After that, he starred in movies like The Octagon, Lone Wolf McQuade, Missing in Action, and The Delta Force. But most of us know him best from the TV show Walker, Texas Ranger, which ran nearly 200 episodes and made him a household name, not to mention a major internet meme. Chuck Norris also served in the Air Force. He died yesterday in Hawaii, surrounded by loved ones at the age of 86. Chuck Norris is no stranger to the Coastal Bend. In fact, he was here in 2024 for Corpus Christi Comic-Con. Organizers took to social media to post a tribute saying he left a remarkable life and legacy behind. Well, many of you shared your favorite memories of Chuck Norris. Evie Hernandez commented, "I've been binge watching Walker and Texas Ranger. This is sad." Jason Oval, Sr. says, "Thanks for the memories, Mr. Norris. Rest easy." And Lahana Torek said, "This is sad to hear this. He was my favorite martial artist and actor. He will be missed and always respected. He's teaching all of those who went before him the arts." All right, so one question, Steph, what is your favorite Chuck Norris moment?
So obviously, Walker, Texas Ranger is a big part of it. That's not why I married a Texan, but probably started the influence, right? I also appreciated how many people on our Facebook posts brought the Chuck Norris joke, so I felt like I needed to share one that when Chuck Norris goes storm chasing, the storms run away from him.
Nice.
So that's my little tidbit for today.
Love it.
All right, let's get to the forecast because apparently he must have chased away all the storms here. We don't have any rain in the next week. Spring is off to a dry, sunny, and breezy note. As we head into the next couple of days, we've got some 80s on the board. Normally, we'd be in the upper 70s for this time of the year. So while you're out there enjoying the very warm temperatures, please be careful. Elevated fire danger this weekend because it's going to be dry and windy. Yes. So we just need to be careful with any fun that we're having this weekend.
All righty, everybody. You heard it from Stephanie. Everybody, thank you so much for watching Chris 6 News at 5 o'clock. We will see you here in 30 minutes at 6. Bye.